Hi, today I'm explaining about Illustrator tools. Okay, suppose this is Illustrator, the starting page. Okay, then create new, take any size. Okay, so this is my artboard. Okay, and suppose here the before class I explained about the interface of the software. Okay, after that the next class is these are tools. Okay, so I'll explain each and every tool in depth. Okay, so first here I'm creating one box, one shape. First we'll try to understand about this. Yeah, see this is almost a rectangle box. Okay, rectangle box. See the first tool, when you place the cursor there, showing it is selection tool. Okay, the shortcut V, like Photoshop. Photoshop also the same shortcut, selection tool. Okay, otherwise that move tool. Okay, there. So with this tool you can select your shapes, objects, drawings. Okay, whatever. So after selecting, there is the bounding box type. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the points. Okay, so these are what anchor points. See, my cursor is showing there. Okay, my cursor is showing there. That is an anchor point. Okay, so with this anchor points only this box was made. Okay, because I already explained you Illustrator, we can create shapes, paths and curves by mathematically defined lines. Okay, so here we used these points, we use these anchor points. Okay, so these corners here and again, so here it is a path means route, way, like this is path and this is anchor point. Okay, and here suppose see, showing that small arrow marks, you can drag your object, make it smaller and bigger. How you drag your hand, so with mouse you can drag this shape how you want. Okay, and suppose the same way this side you can move this shape, see, and this side. So you can observe here the one side it is fixing. Okay, the opposite side it is fixing. Suppose here if I want to change the shape, decrease the shape, here this side it is fixing. Okay, the other side changing the shape. Okay, but suppose press shift and you can now move this. You can enlarge and decrease proportionately, changing shape. So before that release your shift and you can drag as per your mouse moves, it is changing, but with the shift proportionately changing shape. But one side it is fixing, opposite side fixing and proportionately changing. But I want from center it can decrease and increase the shape. Okay, suppose with the shift, press shift and alt, press shift and alt on keyboard. Now you can drag this object, this shape, bigger and smaller. So from center it is acting, it is changing bigger and smaller. Okay, so that is. And now see, move your cursor close to that point. The arrow marks, the rotation arrow marks are showing. That means what? You can turn your shape. Okay, you can rotate this. Okay, so now there is a point like just showing like this half circle. So here you move this cursor there. See there, this is the pointer. Okay, so this is called what, the widgets. Okay, these widgets you can move closely to the center pointer. So it is creating the, it's changing the shape into curvy or oval shape or the circle. It is changing the shape because of this widgets we are changing. Okay, it has 4 points, 1 2 3 4 sides, so you can move them, come to normally. Okay, so these are called widgets. And suppose here, after selecting this, if you observe in this control panel, okay, so this is the color, red color. Okay, and this is the outline, the stroke color here, and this is the stroke size. Okay, the stroke size, it is changing. Otherwise you can give the number also, but default showing in 1 pointer or minimum 0.25 also. Okay, make it 1 pointer. And here it is the shape of the, suppose if I click on this, you can give this. So this is variable width profile. So as you give the shape, it is changing into. Okay, so give normal shape. Okay, now here if you see this, there is a opacity, so you can decrease and increase the opacity of the shape. Sometimes we use this. And here these are the graphic styles. So here we have a graphic styles, just you can click and apply on that. So, okay, so those are graphic shapes. You can make it Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, next here it is recolor artwork. So with this you can recolor your artworks. Okay, and now here there is a align to selection. So about alignments. Okay, so I'll explain this in separate class for all the alignments. Okay, and here there is a shape properties. Just click on that and check the shape properties here. Okay, this is the angle of that. Okay, angle of that or otherwise here if you say there are the corner types. Okay, So round, click here. Just you can give the shape faster. Yes, it is round. Here it is the corner radius. It is different corner radius. It is showing the inverted round, and this is round. Okay. This is inverted round, and this is something chamfer. So sometimes we use this. Okay, so these are the corner types. Okay, so 4 corners you can apply the same value. Sometimes you can apply 1 corner only, that is up to you. Okay, those scale corners and scale strokes and effects. Okay, so about this I'll explain the another the class, because it has some speciality. So the next class I'll explain about this. Okay, then here the transform panel. So this is the transform panel. Okay, you can give the values something here. Suppose there is, give anything, just enter the value and it is changing that place. Okay, so accordingly that given value it can change. Okay, so the way how you use, that's up to you. Okay, and this is the isolate selected object. So that means what? If I click on that, see there is a arrow mark here, and layer it is showing one layer, and there is a transparency showing. That means what? The object it is in isolation mode. Okay, so clearly I'll explain about this the coming lessons. Okay, so now you can make them back. See, just you can double click on that tool, double click on that tool, will understand the particular tool options. So suppose it is a double click on the selection tool. Okay, so the values already there. Suppose minus 182. So here click just 40, and on the preview, see changing that much only. And here you can give the value of 5 and then give the preview, and it is moving. And suppose the distance also you can change, suppose 80, and you can give that. Okay, changing. And suppose here you can apply the angle also. Okay, and here suppose copy, so we'll get the copy of that object. Okay, so these are the options of that particular tool. Okay, so this is about selection tool V. And the next tool here, the direct selection tool. See, just click on the direct selection tool. Okay, suppose here, see these are the anchor points. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 anchor points. With this direct selection tool you can edit your shapes. See, I changed the shape. For preparing logos and some design editing in designs, this direct selection tool is very helpful. Okay, so Control Z. Okay, suppose click with this direct selection tool and observe here. The control panel. So there is a showing here the converter. It is convert selected anchor point to corner. It is already in corner, and now click on this convert selected anchor point to smooth. Just click on that. See, it is converted into smooth. Okay, and suppose this is what show handles for multiple selected anchor points. So these are the handles with this, see, showing that pink color handle. Okay, with this you can change your shape. So object shape, you can control this. Okay, so right now, sometimes if you don't want that particular pointer, just click on that and you can remove. Okay, already we want at least 3 points to build the shape. Yeah, suppose now you can remove any point by pressing this minus, remove selected anchor point. Okay, suppose after clicking this this convert selected anchor point to smooth, then I want to make it straight. Okay, so electro points, see, it is converted into straight, and here giving this name here, this anchor point. Okay, that's it. Then yes, now you drag these widgets into that, and again here we have a corner types, so it's very important. So these are live corners. Just click on that, and again here changing these corners into the differently. They are showing chamfer and invert rounded and round. Okay, so this is the radius. You can choose here the relative or absolute. Okay, sometimes we use this. These are very helpful. Okay, make it normal. Then again you can double click on that tool, you will get the tool options again, the same options here also following. Okay, cancel. Next, another one is group selection tool. This group selection tool, suppose it is make it normally. Yeah, here I'm copying this object, so by pressing Alt you get the copies of this. Press Alt and get the copies. Okay, here for the first one, okay, first I'll select all these things. Okay, by dragging these from outside these boxes, you can select and you can right click and group. Okay, so because it is grouped, and you can select one object, all objects are selecting, and try to move, all are moving because they are grouped. And suppose ungroup now, can select this one object and you can move. Then again group, move this whole 4 boxes are moving. but even it is in group, I want to move one object only, but we cannot because these are grouped. But with this group selection tool, you can click on the particular shape and you can move. See, there these 4 shapes, they are in group, but with the group selection tool nicely I'm moving them. Okay, suppose you can click on the selection tool and you can click one on that. See, still they are in group. Okay, so this is helpful. Sometimes even your objects you grouped, there is a complex the shape you made for one particular usage purpose. Okay, it has many layers with many multiple options you used. Okay, but in grouped, but you want to move one particular thing from the group, then you can apply this group selection tool. So this is very helpful. Okay, and you can just double click on that and double click on that tool. The same options are available. Okay, so these are very helpful. Make it cancel, remove them. Okay, now if you see this, see, I'm using this mouse, left mouse, and dragging. Okay, there are the pink colors, the pink lines are showing here. Those are called what? Smart guidelines. The smart guidelines, okay, giving that alignment. See, when I'm aligning this to artboard, those pink lines, the 4 sides, suppose that bottom and left side, showing what? That is telling, okay, intersect. So that is attached. Just you can release there and move that. Okay, and here there is the pink line showing again. Okay, so these are the smart guides. These are very helpful. Okay, so this is about these 3 tools today I explained. Okay, so one is selection tool, another one is direct selection tool, third is group selection tool. Okay, and there the control panel. Okay, the control panels are very helpful. Sometimes on particular tool you are working, okay, definitely you must have to check the control panels. Okay, so other things, other tools I'll explain tomorrow. Okay, so you can follow everyday class each and every day with in-depth about our tool. I'll explain. Okay, if you have any doubt, just ask me. Thank you.